And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Milwaukee Brewers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Sal Frelick in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls, but because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
2 outs, base is empty. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Willie Adames stands in. Inside, just missed. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. That one hit the knees for a strike. 2 outs.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Betts under this one. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Brewers strand one, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab, Jake Junis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
That misses, and that's ball one. And a ground ball to first. Hoskins takes it himself. One up, one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Gavin Lux.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. Shohei on the go. Pitch outside. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Move to second. Ohtani back in.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Monasterio. And Hernandez is out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's outside. Ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a good eye there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 2-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lifted in the air, out to left. They get the out on Muncy, and that's the inning. 1 left for LA, scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. Yamamoto, 25 years old, and he was born in Japan. That one not close. Ball one. The wide to kick the pitch. Inside, almost got him. Just off the outside edge. 3-1. And the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Outside low. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Hayward moving under this one. Hayward makes the grab.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. 3 for 7 in the series so far.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki. Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. No score here in the second. That one way outside. The count now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
In the air, left field. Frelick after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freeman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ball 1, no strikes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh yeah. 2-1's the count.
The 2-1. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Jason Hayward.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The 1-0. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a rope in the center field, base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's Gavin Lux.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-0. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Here comes Freddie around third. The throw home. And he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. At the plate, Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Top of the third, no score. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. Throw over to first. Yelich dives back in. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And here it comes. And that one missing low. And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2, count.
Missed inside with the curve. Yelich stands at first with 1 out. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw there. Safe.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive and a base hit right there. Yelich flies around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner at first with 2 away. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
2-1.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Two outs. Right side. And that squirts through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Jake Bauers.
That's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground right side. Freeman steps on the bag. They limit the damage here.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, Mookie Betts will get us started.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Now 1-1. That clips a corner.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And that's in the dirt. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Well struck, right field, back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ground ball right side. Hoskins handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Swings through that one.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And that's outside. That's to third. Monasterio. On to first. And Hernandez is out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Max Muncy at the dish. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. And that's in there at the knees. Betts at third with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Will Smith. That's in there. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. On a line, base hit. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, James Outman, splits the plate. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. That to right. Bowers pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Number 12, Rhys Hoskins.
Yamamoto back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Flied to right his first time. On the ground, Lux. to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder.
Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ball 1 there. On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
The right-hander back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hayward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounce to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers, and he's already singled in this game. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Good eye right there.
Ball.
Bounce to the right side. Arroyo in plenty of time to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers 1. Back here in LA, we go to the top of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. The pitch. This one popped up right side. Lux gets under it, and it's caught for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And that one pulled foul. Yelich, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The Dodgers up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Sal Frelick. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one is inside, ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across, and that is that. Brewers strand 1, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that one wrapped foul. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's
Arroyo. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. Throw to first. Ohtani back in. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out.
No, that's low. Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Left-hand hitter waits. Slider misses outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. One runs in.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Will Smith, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First pitch misses. And here it comes. And this is inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing, and he breaks his bat, and that's a foul ball. First and third, one down. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Wade Miley. 25th appearance of the year for him. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Muncy, the lead runner, out at second. Smith at first, one gone. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Really aggressive at the plate and that at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
So first and second with 2 outs. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And now 1 and 2. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one a little bit high.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The wind and the pitch. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bauers. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. His righty-lefty splits there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that ball is out of here. His 7th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Christian Arroyo up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. That one to first. Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it from his backside. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now here is Jason Hayward. The pitch. And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Hobie Milner, the left-hander, up and throwing. Peguero also throwing. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Fraley makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-0.
That one missing inside.
2-0.
And a pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
1 out, bases empty. And now a full count.
We got a full count.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kicks and deals. That one missed.
Inside.
Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Lux leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 down. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's a 1-2. This one chopped to first. Hoskins. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Two outs. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Top of inning number 7. And now, Andrew Monasterio.
The third baseman.
Yamamoto back to work.
Monasterio.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Brusdar Graterol looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Feyereisen also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. On the ground, right side, Lux. The throw to first. Yelich out on the play.
The left fielder, number 10.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. They still trail it here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Max Muncy.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Good eye in that spot. And delivers outside. That one off the mark. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's filled up.
Count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And he deals. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch.
1-2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Now he launches a throw over his head.
The center fielder, number 33.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. Muncy at second. Smith at first with no outs. And that one
That's a ball.
cutting but missing down low. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one popped up. Lux gets under it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Let's say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And the batter now, Jake Bauers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Misses outside, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Making a move at first. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Bryce Terang. So two down. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Terang off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And the righty deals. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bobby Milner.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So coming into the game now on defense, Joey Wiemer. He takes over in right.
Number 28.
Leading off, Gavin Lux.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Turns and fires to Betts. High fly ball down the left field line. Fraley racing over to make the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Ripped on a line. And he makes the catch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
2-0.
And that one is inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
There's a strike, and it's 3-1. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Once he digs in, he's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Two outs, two in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Arroyo can't hold up, and that's a strike. Right-handed reliever, and that one missing low. At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back.
He's 2 outs away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Trying to bunt his way on. Muncy sends to first. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, and a base hit.
The designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. And ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And the 1-0. With the tying run on at first, here at the top of the 9th. first offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kick steals to third. Muncy. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.